Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Indiana was unable to trade Malcolm Brogdon on draft night to the surprise of some. The Pacers wanted a first-round pick for him, and the market did not value the veteran guard that highly. However, Brogdon will almost certainly start the season in a new uniform. Which one? The Knicks and Wizards are the most likely. Bleacher Report's Jake Fisher said on the Please Don't Aggregate this podcast, if the Knicks strike out on Jalen Brunson, they will look at Brogdon. For Washington, I think he's a legitimate trade candidate. Both teams need a primary ball handling guard, and Brogdon fits the bill nicely. He averaged 19 points and 6 assists a game in the 36 games he was in last season. New York has prioritized Brunson and has nearly cleared the cap space to make a 4-year, $100 million offer. The Knicks also would be a destination for Kyrie Irving when he walks away from Brooklyn. Owner James Dolan would love to stick at the Brooklyn franchise that has had bigger names and more success than his team in recent years. The Wizards may be the more likely destination for Brogdon because the Knicks are focused elsewhere. A deal such as Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Ish Smith would get the deal done after July 1st, that is. Other Brogdon trades could come up, but keep an eye on the Wizards and Knicks. Those are the most likely landing spots for the veteran guard. And like I said, the Knicks need to do everything in their power to get Jalen Brunson, in my opinion. I think he would be a better fit than Malcolm Brogdon. Malcolm Brogdon, to me, would be a better fit with the Washington Wizards if he was to go there. The reason why I say that is because Brunson, in my opinion, can also score and take over, create his own shot to me a little better than Malcolm Brogdon. Malcolm Brogdon is more of a guy who has to do well in a system. Good player and everything, not taking nothing from him. He can do his thing, but to me, I would love Brunson a little better. Now, the difference is, though, Malcolm Brogdon can play better defense. That's one thing I give Brogdon. And he's 6'5". So Brogdon, wherever he goes, is cool. I just think the Knicks should get Brunson. I think Brunson would be better in the long term. But hey, I could be wrong. But Brogdon really hasn't been real healthy. He's been always hurt. When he's healthy, he is one of the best point guards in the league. But he's hurt a lot of times. This guy really doesn't play full seasons. Brunson, in my opinion, is much more durable. Also can make the plays that you need to win. Now, Brogdon can too, but I just think that Brunson would be a better fit in New York. I think he would demand more from the offense, and I believe, he could be a matchup nightmare, especially when he posts up. Very strong for his size. So I would look out for that. But the Knicks, like I said in a previous video, they need to find a way to get him. They need to find that way. So now, let's see. Okay, now, if any team has plans to acquire San Antonio's guard Dejounte Murray during the offseason, a trio of first-round draft picks may be the price. NBA insider Jake Fisher spoke about Murray's status on the trade market during an episode of his podcast. They've told multiple teams that I've spoken to have called them that the price is a Drew Holiday-like deal. Fisher said of the Spurs' asking price for Murray. 3 first-round picks seem to be the benchmark. In 5 seasons of play in the NBA, Murray has developed into a standout after being the 29th overall pick in the 2016 NBA draft. His development was temporarily paused when he was forced to sit out the entire 2018 and 19 season due to a torn right ACL. Such an injury can have a major impact on the career of a player, but Murray actually managed to improve his numbers after the setback. Since his lost season, Murray has taken his game to another level as an all-around player who can produce on both ends of the court. During the 2021-22 campaign, he had his best season yet by averaging 21 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds, and the league best 2 steals per game. Numbers like those help explain why the Spurs have high expectations when it comes to any trade discussions regarding Murray. Despite the fact that a deal involving multiple first-round picks would mortgage a team's future, some teams are likely to continue pursuing Murray. That's because he already has 5 seasons of experience and will only turn 26 years of age in September. Now, Dejounte Murray, I would do it. If I'm a team that's on the cusp of getting to the next level, championship level, I am trading for Dejounte Murray. I told you guys, Dejounte Murray's in the top 3, if not best point guard in the league. I don't care what people say. The guy is a baller. Look at what he's had to play with on San Antonio. He's playing with lesser talent than a Ja Morant. He's playing with a lesser talent than Trae Young. He's playing with a lesser talent than all these other point guards. And he still almost got his team to the playoffs by himself. So what are we talking about here? Why doesn't Dejounte Murray get the respect he deserves? Because I know why. He's in San Antonio. Listen, in my opinion, if I am the LA Clippers, you're on the cusp. I would trade 3 first-round picks and I would trade a couple other pieces to get Dejounte Murray, and you will not regret it. I'm telling you, they are close to that. If not there, if I'm the Miami Heat, I try to get Dejounte Murray. Because what Dejounte Murray would do is take pressure off of Jimmy Butler. I could see him there with the Clippers. I could see him there with the Miami Heat. If I'm the New York Knicks, I love Jalen Brunson, but hey, I would trade those 3 first-round picks I got. You bring Dejounte Murray to Madison Square Garden, your team will be in contention every year until it's time for him to leave. If you add him with a RJ Barrett and with the Julius Randle, it's going to be trouble. I'm telling you, it's going to be trouble. You know, those are the teams I could see. Also, a team I also could see is the Boston Celtics. If I'm Boston right now, I just got to the championship, and the only reason I lost is because I didn't have a point guard to set my guys up. I was too busy trying to have 2 guards or a forward run my point. You'll have a guy who's the size of a forward and could run the point guard position, get guys in position. The guy's not selfish. He's not going to just take illegitimate shots. He works on his game every year, so you're going to have an extra guy who can score. I would get him. To me, Dejounte Murray is the best point guard in the league. Like, he's a natural point guard. He just doesn't get any love because he's in San Antonio. So that's what I'm saying. So I would look at the Kings. I'm not the Kings. The Clippers. If I'm the Clippers, I try to jump on Murray. If I'm the Knicks, I'm trying to jump on Murray if I can't go get Brunson. But I would get Murray over Brunson. If I'm the Knicks, Boston Celtics, I would give up. Dog, you don't need, you got your future. You got Brown and Tatum. All you need is a point guard. This guy is taller, longer. He could play better defense than Marcus Smart, and he could run the offense better than Marcus Smart. And plus, he's bigger. He's almost 6'6", 6'7". If you had that at the point, man, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Let's think. Miami Heat. If I'm the Miami Heat, I try to get him. He, to me, would help your team more than Donovan Mitchell. I would take him over Donovan Mitchell. I would. The guy can play both sides of the court. He can score, and he could get your guys to easy buckets. I'm just saying. I would look into it. I would look into it. You know, but hey, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about it. The Malcolm Brogdon thing. Do you guys think he'll be a better fit with the Knicks instead of Brunson? Or do you think Brunson's the better fit? And Dejounte Murray is up, you know, the Spurs are asking for 3 first-rounders. Is he worth it or not? Thank you guys for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you guys do love what you hear, you guys could donate to the page by hitting that Cash App. That description box, there's a link to my Cash App. You could donate whatever your heart's desire. Also, man, if you guys come during the live video or a premiere video, you guys can super chat. You know, you guys can do that. You know, and also if you're not able to do that, you guys can super thanks. You know, nothing wrong with that. Thank you guys, man, for your thank you guys for your love and blessings, man, and listening and supporting the page. Okay, we are out. Deezy.